Welcome back. June is National Dairy Month, and I'm joined now by Haley McCluskey from the popular food blog She Likes Milk with some trendy dairy recipes on behalf of our sponsors at the American Dairy Association Northeast. Welcome, Haley. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here and share some really fun recipes.
Yes, we're super excited, but first I would love if you could tell us a little bit about your background in the dairy industry and your journey in launching your blog, She Likes Milk.
Yeah, well, it's perfect timing to be here for June Dairy Month, and obviously by the name of my blog, She Likes Milk, I do love milk. I grew up on a dairy farm in the southern tier of New York. I studied dairy science at Cornell University in college, and I pursued it in my professional career as well, working in the dairy nutrition and health space. So I've since launched my food blog in 2023, and it's grown since.
Yeah. Tell us about what the original vision for your blog was and how it's kind of grown over time.
Yeah, so growing up on a dairy farm, I've experienced so many amazing things, working in nature and closely with animals, and I really wanted other people to have some type of closeness and connection to that as well. So I started sharing visuals of dairy cows and really drawing recognition to how many times milk is used in a recipe. It's the one food where it shows up multiple times in various different foods. It's so versatile. So I really just kind of threw up a blog and started paying attention and showing the beauty and the showcasing, really the elegance of agriculture and the history of it. Our New York State is so prevalent with agriculture, and we have such a rich history with it.
Yes, which is awesome because I don't think a lot of people around the country know how much agriculture does happen in New York State. So that's really cool. So let's talk about how you like to integrate milk into everything that your brand has to offer.
Yeah, so milk really is the focal point of my brand. I share mostly recipes, but I really try to draw attention to really the story and the journey of how it goes from farm to our fridges. You don't have to live on a farm to have a connection with dairy. You don't need to live near a farm even. But we all make memories with it with loved ones when we create recipes with it. So every swirl of milk or addition of butter, I really try to tie it to the farm families who get it there for us. And they do so much for our local communities in terms of nourishing us, but also our local economy and creating jobs. So really just trying to give them the recognition that they deserve and help people make memories and get creative and have fun in the kitchen again.
Yes. Speaking of getting creative in the kitchen, you've brought in a plethora of really fun recipes. So let's get into them.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 3 different recipes here, and really the star of the show you'll notice throughout is cottage cheese. And cottage cheese is really having its moment right now.
It really is. This is like cottage cheese is the it thing. Bethany Frankel's online making cottage cheese recipes. Like I'm seeing it all over.
Yes.
So please tell me where to start because I want to hop on board. I know they're packed with protein.
Yes.
Right?
So cottage cheese, I think people are really starting to rediscover not only just the taste, but you can make it with so many different things. It's so versatile. Milk and dairy really takes on the flavors of whatever you want it to. So you don't have to just eat it by itself. You can incorporate it into recipes. It can be sweet. It can be savory. And actually sales are up 18% since last year. So I think people are really rediscovering that it's packed with protein. It's lower in fat naturally, and it really leaves you satiated and fuller longer.
Yes. Okay, let's start with what you made for us here.
Yes. Okay, so here we have cottage cheese toast, and whether you're a sweet person or a savory person, you can do either, and it's very simple to make, and it'll really give you a great start to your day feeling full for a while. So we have a kind of a twist on a bruschetta one. So we have our whole wheat toast topped with cottage cheese, some summer tomatoes, balsamic glaze, and basil.
Nice.
Or if you have a sweet tooth like me, you can also go sweet and do cottage cheese on toast with strawberries and some mini dark chocolate chips, which is delicious. Yes.
Okay, let's go over here. What is this dip?
Here, this is all I'm smelling right now. It's so good. So we have a garlic lemon cottage cheese dip. So if you kind of want a lighter version for your next summer party, I think this would be awesome on wraps and salads as a spread. Tons of protein. And really all it is just cottage cheese, lemon, garlic, and a few spices.
That is so good.
Good, right?
I really like that. That seems pretty easy.
Yeah, you could use veggies, crackers, or like I said, I think it would be really good on a sandwich.
Nice. Okay. I have a sweet tooth. I love some ice cream, so tell us about this.
Yeah, we're saving the most unique for last. This is actually cottage cheese ice cream with only a few ingredients. So what we did, we have a peanut butter chocolate chip cottage cheese ice cream, and we blended together cottage cheese with a little bit of peanut butter and vanilla extract. And then I mix in a few tablespoons of caramel, and of course you have to have the chocolate chips.
You have to.
And the best part is, please do, you don't need an ice cream maker. This is a no-churn ice cream. You just put it in the freezer for 4 hours and ice cream for breakfast,
Okay.
right? High protein.
That's what I'm doing
breakfast.
right now. That's
Yes.
really good.
Yes, it's so simple and delicious. These only took me about 5 minutes to make. It's really so easy.
That's what we like. Right now, we just need easy and convenient, and to know that we're getting our protein for the day and being conscious about what we're eating.
Absolutely.
Now, tell us more about like why cottage cheese is having such a big moment right now, and why our viewers might want to try these recipes for themselves.
Absolutely. So social media is definitely driving a lot of it. People like me showing all the diverse ways that you can create different things with. Like I said, you don't have to just eat it on its own or with a topping. You can incorporate it and use it in various different recipes, from scrambled eggs to smoothies to, as we saw here, even ice cream. And there's so many micronutrients as well as protein that people are starting to rediscover. So I'm thankful to the farmers who got it there for us, and people should definitely start reaching for it, because who knew you could make ice cream out of cottage cheese?
Truly, who knew? And I can make this at home all by myself. I don't need anything special.
No.
We can do this. This might be my like summer sweet.
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, Haley, thank you so much for coming in, bringing all of this deliciousness and giving us some great tips. And viewers, we'll have our sponsors at the American Dairy Association back on in a few weeks to wrap up National Dairy Month. But in the meantime, you can learn more ways that you can integrate cottage cheese into your diet every day by visiting savorrecipes.com. Thanks again for coming in, Haley.
Yeah, thanks for having me.